Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to answer a few questions that some of you have been having and posting on a few of my different videos that I've made. So I just want to take the time to address those questions, clarify some things, and hopefully you guys can start your week off right with some of the insights that I provide by answering your questions. So the first question is a question that's been coming up on my New Zealand study abroad manifestation success story video, and that is, people are asking if I only did the visualization exercise once and dropped it, or I did it over a span of like 30 days or something like that. And to answer that question, I only did it once, and that might come as a surprise or a shock to a lot of you, but that just shows the power of really getting yourself in a deeply meditative state and then like really defining the end goal or the end scene that you desire, and then just taking the time to get into a relaxed or state akin to sleep, get into that state with no distractions and really put all your energy and your focus and your inner eye of your imagination into seeing yourself where you want to be, that you've accomplished something. And when you really put all your energy, attention, and focus into that, and you really feel how it feels to have accomplished whatever you want to accomplish in your mind, like, you only need to do these things one time for them to actually manifest. And my story is proof that that is the case. So I think there's a lot of you who might be doing like meditations or visualizations and you're saying it's not working, but maybe you're not completely 100% focused when you're doing these meditations. Maybe you're listening to music, or maybe you're only doing it for like a couple minutes, and you're not seeing yourself doing it from the first person perspective, or maybe you're just thinking about the thing that you want to do, sort of daydreaming about it, but you don't actually feel the feeling of having accomplished whatever that thing is. So I highly recommend that if you are going to do a visualization, put all of your energy, focus, attention into that session, that visualization session or whatever, and make sure that you put yourself in a really good state so that you're going to feel what it feels like if you were to have accomplished whatever it is you want to accomplish. That's the really main point, that you got to make sure that you kind of check that off when you're doing your visualization exercises. So that answers that question. The other question that I saw is a question that was posted on my spiritual awakening story, and that question is, please clarify what you mean by surrendering your thoughts. Okay, so I'll do that. I think I may have in that video used that phrase, surrender your thoughts. Now, what I mean by that is, I don't mean like surrender your thoughts so you no longer think anymore. Last time I checked, if you are a human being who's living and breathing, like, you're gonna have thoughts. Like, you can never really totally get rid of thoughts. You can slow down your thoughts, you can make your mind less active, but from my experience at least, I've never truly reached a state where I've had no thoughts for a prolonged period of time. So that's not what I mean by surrender your thoughts when I say that. What I mean is to have a different relationship with your thoughts. And that means to observe your thoughts without judging your thoughts. That's what I mean to surrender your thoughts. And that's kind of what it means to meditate, or that's one of the main goals of meditation, is to be able to observe your thoughts without judging your thoughts. Watch your thoughts, let them flow, let them pass through, but be there as the watcher or the observer of your thoughts. That's what I mean by surrendering your thoughts. And in that story, in that video, the spiritual awakening story, I I said that I was in a state for about 3 weeks where I had surrendered my thoughts. Well, basically what I meant by that was I was in a state where I no longer got my sense of identity from my thoughts. I no longer identified with my thoughts. Right? I was like, I'm here, I'm the awareness, I'm the watcher, I'm the conscious observer, and these thoughts are kind of just passing through my awareness. And that's the state that I was in. And I think once you enter that level of consciousness, which I did at that time, that's when you really feel more complete, more whole. I don't know what word I want to use, but I guess I would just go with you feel more complete and more whole, more eternal, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I hope that answers the question and clarifies what I mean by surrendering your thoughts. Okay. This question comes from, this is the last question I'm going to answer for today. This comes from the Secret to Successful Manifestation video, and I'm going to link all these videos if you guys want to watch them. And the question is, did you have any issues with negative beliefs about money? When I visualize my perfect state, I get to the point that I'm visualizing having a drawer full of money, and then I get this strange feeling in my solar plexus, something like fear. I'm wondering if I have negative beliefs about money, or is it something else? Could you give some advice? Okay, first, thank you for posting that question. Actually, I believe that question came from, is it Victor Jazweek? I'm gonna butcher that, Jazweek. That's probably wrong. But regardless, thank you for posting that question. Yeah, so to answer your question, this is actually very common. Like, I've felt this before. So this is a case where, you know, you go to imagine something or visualize something, like in this case, having a lot of money, but you kind of have this feeling in the background that's not pleasant, and that is, like he said in this question, sort of a negative belief that is actually coming to the surface, right? If you have a negative feeling when you think about yourself having money, there is probably a very deep negative belief about you and money, like and the belief is probably that you do not deserve having money. So and I felt this before. I've probably felt this before with money too. I've felt this with a lot of things, and really, to get through this, what you have to do is to persist. And there's so many different techniques that you could go through, you know, but I think the main thing is just that if you feel that negative feeling, now you are conscious that there is a negative belief. See, you weren't conscious of that before. So this is like a really amazing thing. And in my experience, what I found is that for most of the time, if you can become conscious of your negative beliefs about something, that's really 90% of what it takes to change your beliefs. Just becoming conscious. Let me mute that. So in this case, Victor, I would say, now that you are conscious about your negative beliefs about money, you know, affirm to yourself that, you know, I release this belief, I'm letting go of this belief, and I'm someone who deserves money, right? And you can maybe make some affirmations that go along that line, like I am deserving of money, I am capable of making a lot of money, I'm deserving of having a lot of money, I'm capable of making a lot of money. and just kind of say these things to yourself throughout the day, or before you go to bed, before you journal, or things like that. But it seems to me that your main issue is that you feel like you are not worthy of having a lot of money, and that's kind of disrupting or getting in the way of your visualization exercises. So yeah, now that you're conscious of this belief, just go ahead and tell yourself, like, I release this belief, and now start affirming the opposite. I'm deserving of money. I'm capable of making a lot of money. I believe that I can do it. Like, start looking for examples of how other people who were once in your position now have a lot of money, and you'll see that there are like millions of people who are probably in the same exact position that you were, and now they have a lot of money. So if they can do it, you can totally do it. You should take care of that. And yeah, go ahead, do your visualizations. You know, just the main thing is just get into that state where you feel like you already have whatever it is that you desire. Once you feel that to be real, drop the scene like I was talking about earlier in the video, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Your life will definitely change. I can assure you that. Yeah, but that's it, guys. That's all the questions that I came across. I just did a quick scan of my videos, so if you do have any more questions, go ahead, post them in this video or any other of my videos. I will take a look at them, and maybe I'll just respond or reply on the comments, or I'll make a video like this one about it. But this channel is for you guys, so I just want to spread a lot of positivity and truth and, you know, empowering teachings from my own personal experiences on this channel and through these videos. If you guys like the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will try to keep posting, you know, as regularly as I can. But yeah, for now, that's all I really have for you guys. Thank you, stay safe, have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out for now. Bye.